Welcome back.
I wonder if it picked up that sound. Hey everyone, welcome back. SquatchZone episode 9, episode 29. Damn, 29 episodes. Holy shit. What have we been doing these whole times?
Like 29 episodes in total or just in this season?
In total.
It feels like it's been way more. I feel like we're on episode 50.
Dude, practically. We're almost to season 4. Wait, what season are we on? 2? No, we're on 3. Holy shit. Dude, we've gone through 3 different art directions. 3 different visualizers.
We're about to do a 4th.
Oh, man. Oh, boy, what's going to happen in the next season? Oh, I don't know. Find out. We don't know. We play everything in the moment. Because, you know, this is real life. And real life has consequences.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to activate my nitro.
Your fucking nitro. Did you get a Vencord back?
Yes.
Nice. So for all you viewers out there, we recommend something called Vencord for Discord. We are not sponsored, and we're not sure if it'll get you banned, but basically it's a cracked version of Discord you can download. It updates onto it, and you can basically just get free nitro, send all the GIFs and the fucking emojis and shit. Change your theme, and it's all for free, and it's really cool. There's one little caveat for it, though. Whenever you update Discord, it removes Vencord, so you gotta basically update back and forth. Sometimes Discord just does it on its own.
You gotta reinstall it every once in a while.
Like, that's alright. Like, I don't mind it. Because, like, Nitro's alright. I'm not gonna pay for it ever. Because that's bullshit. But, like, you know, it's kind of cool having those powers. It feels like Skype 2.0. Let's talk about old text messaging services. Did you ever use Kik?
Absolutely not.
Well, I did. I used it when I was 13.
Is Kik the one where you go to get groomed, or is that one of the other ones?
Well, yeah, pretty much. But before that, it was basically just for all the kids out there who didn't have fucking phones, you could just text on there. It's like it's just a texting service. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's like #1 grooming simulator nowadays.
It's either, well, back when TikTok was still new, it was either TikTok, Kik, WhatsApp, Telegram, or Amino.
Or Carson. Yeah.
Did you ever learn about Amino? Did you ever go on Amino?
What's Amino?
So, I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of it was originally, but it ended up becoming a place where if you were in, like, a really big fandom, you could, like, make, like, what was essentially group chats that were based around your favorite fandom.
Very cool.
It fucking blew up.
Oh, no. Like, in a good or bad way?
In a bad way, because every time I hear controversy about that stupid app, it's always about people in the My Hero Academia fandom.
Oh, no, not that.
Anything but that.
Not My Hero.
Dude, I got the wildest thing, like, last week. I was on Instagram, and I got recommended a reel from, like, no shit, an actual account that's still shipped. What are the 2 characters? The exploding one and the green-haired guy.
Oh my god, Bakugan and fucking Midoriya.
Yeah, it was an account that, like, was like, it was like unironically dedicated to that ship.
Oh no.
And the reel itself was a TikTok of 2 people cosplaying as them in public.
Oh god. Were they hot at least? That's the real question here.
No, where's that clip of Peter Griffin going, "Who the hell starts a conversation like that? I just sat down."
Fucking My Hero. I love that show, and I still do like it, but, like, it kind of has that Steven Universe thing where it's just like, I don't know if I could ever rewatch it. But at the same time, I could absolutely rewatch it over Steven Universe.
And, like, the problem with Steven Universe is that you don't really get it unless you grew up with it, but the problem with My Hero is that you can't really understand it unless you were there as it was being made.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. Our friend group, that surprisingly enough, that was like our whole shtick. That was like all we talked about. Like when I first met them and shit. Like we played the game and we talked about the show. We watched it live as it was just going. And then one day it just stopped.
I remember when I first started hanging out with you guys, like you were obsessed with My Hero. One of the
Yeah.
first games I ever played with you guys was the My Hero fighting game on Switch.
God, yeah. How did it fall so far from grace? I don't
That's
know.
what I
I
that's what
miss
I was
I missed an
that's what
episode and then I never watched it again.
that's that I would like I think when like it first fell off, that's exactly what happened with me because it was like a switch flip because you guys just stopped talking about it like
Dude, it was
out of
so weird.
nowhere.
That was like our huge thing. That was like what we were like defined as. Like I'm pretty sure our friend Cerebral like had a fucking like jacket of that.
And that sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was shaped after that speed guy. Oh, that twink big guy with the fucking glasses and shit. I don't know his
I've
name.
never I've never watched the show. I barely know some of these characters' names.
Oh, fair point. But yeah, yeah. No, we were obsessed with that. And then one day, we just stopped.
It
I
was
don't know
like
what it was.
it was like it disappeared.
It was so weird. It was like the fucking mandala effect.
Did it ever really exist in the first place?
What? Johnny Bravo or what were we talking
My
about?
Yeah, yeah, what were we talking about?
God damn! I can't wait for Halloween. We only got like a month left.
We have exactly 19 days. Choose wisely.
19? Dude, it's fucking September.
Oh yeah. Wait, why did I think it was October already?
I don't know. You've been sitting there awfully fucking stupid these days. No.
Motherfucker, you're not the one sitting like 10 inches away from this campfire.
The fumes are delicious.
This and the wind is like blowing directly in my face. I'm the one who's getting all the smoke inhalation.
I fucking hate when you're sitting by a fire and the fucking like smoke flies right into your face.
I actually never had that problem until now. Like,
Really?
I guess my family just never really did campfires or anything because I
Yeah.
never had that problem.
Oh man.
But you know what I did have a problem with?
What?
The smoke from the grill.
Oh shit. Yeah, that shit be flying.
Like,
Oh my god.
you get the smoke like inhalation, but you also get the scent of whatever's cooking on the grill.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least I
the
can
flames
smell
are
it.
cool. I like the flames. They're fucking like whoa. Very powerful. Let's see. But God, today in fucking sculpture class today we had a fucking grease fire. Okay.
Who started a grease fire in the
Well,
sculpture building?
okay, so like we were doing plaster molds and shit, and the teacher was melting down like a mysterious liquid, which I will get into in a moment.
Pure
But
mercury.
we were all just sitting there, you know, blah blah blah. We heard a little bit of a in the background. Like, what the fuck was that? I was like, holy shit, what's going on? Next thing you know, some guy like right in front. He's like, Sydney, there's a fire. And I turn around, there's a giant fucking fire erupting out of this giant pot in a fucking like mysterious room I've never seen before.
Wait, so was it in your class or was it in like
It was in
someone
my
else's
class.
room?
No, it was in the
Ugh.
class. Like the room is just that big. So like she runs back there, she's like, "Oh god, and this fire's getting huge," and like lava's just fucking piling out of this shit. Like it is just straight flying. So
I
eventually
thought she
she
was
puts it out.
I thought she was gonna say, "Oh God damn it, not again."
Dude, practically, she like walked away for a moment. Oh my god, yeah. She fucking like. So she put out the fire and shit, yada yada. 10 seconds later, we get a smell. It smells like wax. It was a fucking wax fire.
That was the mystery concoction that was
Yeah,
burning.
because we were fucking melting wax down to pour into our molds. And dude, that shit smelled so fucking bad. Because
I
like
only I
it
only
was
thought it
that
was
nasty wax.
I thought it was only the science teachers that did stuff like that, like almost setting the classroom on fire.
No, no, this like she just walked away for a little too long, and like the grease just like fucking, or the oil just, or the wax just like overflowed and caught fire. It was insane.
Just pure wax.
Oh man, yeah.
Did I ever tell you about a candle I saw on TikTok? Like, I think back when the pandemic first started, a lot of people were getting into different hobbies. So some people decided to take up candle making, where they were making their own candles.
I did that.
And there was one on TikTok I saw where someone was like selling them, and someone bought one of their candles, but when they lit it, there were fucking pine cones in it.
What the fuck? Like little baby ones or like one pine cone?
Little baby pine cones, and for
That wait,
anyone
wait,
who
wait, that's bad.
yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, pine cones are like excellent fire starters.
Yeah. Fucking nature's little fucking tinder.
And they were like embedded in the wax, like you couldn't see them
Oh
from the
no.
outside. Like the person who bought the candle, they didn't find out there were pine cones in it until the wax melted all the way to the pine cone. And
Oh my
the video
God.
just the video just showed like this blazing inferno from the pine cone candle.
That's that's fucking terrifying.
I every once in a while I wonder whatever happened with that situation because I wanted to get updated on it, but just nothing ever happened.
Yeah, no, it was just like one weird one-off.
And it was like an official small business that was selling these candles too. So like they not know not to put pine cones in candles?
No. Yeah, like was it just like a little bit fucking style change? What was it? What were they thinking? Oh my God.
But that was actually like how I learned that pine cones like catch fire easily because like you don't really think of pine cones as like something that could cause an entire forest fire.
Hmm.
Just one. Just one pine cone.
God. No, no wonder fucking forest fires were so popular during the pandemic. Man, those shits are like
Pi-
little fucking firecrackers.
Between the pine cones and the dry grass, I wonder how there's still even forests left.
Oh man.
But knowing that pine cones can cause a blazing inferno makes the Tears of the Kingdom thing even funnier because
Yeah.
they put pine cones in the game, and if you throw one at a fire, it just explodes.
Wait,
Like
really?
literally yield grenades.
Oh my God. Imagine killing Gan with a fucking pine cone.
No, like literally, like when you collect pine cones, like it tells you in the description you can add them to a fire to get more fuel.
I love that.
And it specifically says throw them into a fire. Like, not just like put them next to the firewood and then start the fire, just throw them in.
Just fucking lob them. Was Tears of the Kingdom the one that like really emphasized like you throwing your weapons and shit?
Yes, it's the funniest thing. I love that they implemented throwing
Wait, wait,
more.
wait. All right, can you attach a pine cone to like the tip of your fucking like sword or like spear and like just fucking have like exploding tip?
Dude, you could like attach anything to the tip of your weapon and they'll go with it. They'll work with it.
God, that's awesome. I really need
Dude,
to
I
play
was
more Tears of the Kingdom.
dude, I was fighting bokoblins and one of them had a mushroom on the end of their sword.
And what it do? Like make you bounce or some shit?
Yeah, it's like I think it was called like I think it was called like the bouncy sword or some shit.
I love that. I like the
I
one with like the bone, like where the fucking you get like the bone arm.
I hate the bone arms, but like
They
there's
break
some of the
so
strong.
fast. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
no, but like there's like the strongest weapon early game, like not the strongest, but like they're a decent weapon early game, so like you have to use them.
God, you have to. Like I know there's some really cool ones later on, but it's like I don't want to use these, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta get out of that mindset. I gotta start using everything.
And I hate the noises they make because they're still alive while you're using them.
Yeah, they're I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up.
And especially when you go in like a cutscene and they're wiggling.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Trying to scratch your back and shit, dude. That'd be the ultimate back
Ew.
scratcher.
Ew, I hate
Live arm.
that.
Like if they don't even scratch it right, they just like wiggle their fingers on your back. Ugh,
It's,
baby.
Are electric back scratchers a thing yet?
Dude, they have like the massage fucking orb things. They better have an electric back scratcher.
Yeah, we have the massage guns, we have the electric toothbrushes.
We
Do
have
we
the
have
vibe.
electric back scratchers yet?
God damn. We have the fucking gaming toothbrush. We have the toothbrush that can like vibrate music into your skull. But do we have the back scratcher that can fucking make you do the marimba?
I'm
Oh,
the Mambo number 5.
yeah, the Mumbo number 5.
Okay, but to be fair, I think the music toothbrush has been a thing for a long time. I remember them
Yeah,
being advertised for kids to
I
get them
remember
to
those
brush their
shits.
teeth more often.
Yeah, those were cool. I never had one.
Me neither.
Who the fuck did? We weren't rich.
You know what I miss about being a little kid?
Huh.
The bubblegum flavored dental stuff.
Oh god, that shit was yum. I like the training toothpaste. I swear to God, I used to like actually eat like entire containers of the little bear toothpaste.
Yeah, every once in a while when I would, yeah, every other toothbrush session, I would just like eat a little bit of the bubblegum toothpaste.
Oh, so good. I
Did
swear to
you
God that they did not need to make it that tasty.
do you remember the mouthwash that would stain your teeth where it was dirty too?
Yes, that blue shit had like that little guy with like a detective thing on it. I have a story for that.
Yeah.
I I'm pretty sure this is not the case, but I firmly kind of believe it. Okay, so I like to think I had pretty white teeth growing up. You know, I brushed my teeth. I got pretty decent teeth. Yada yada. Cool beans. Well, there was this very special day. I not only I tried two things in my life. I tried Cocoa Puffs for the first time, and I tried that fucking staining tooth like mouthwash.
So
So
like the most staining cereal ever combined with mouthwash that points out your stains.
yeah, okay. So I ate the Cocoa Puffs, and then like I was like, oh, I'm gonna go try that fucking tooth wash, and I went in there and I fucking brushed it. I swear to God, my teeth have been yellow ever since.
It
I'm dead
stains your
serious. I
teeth.
swear to God, my teeth have been yellow ever since.
So was it the Cocoa Puffs or the mouthwash
It
or
was
the
the
combination?
combination. Those fuckers stained my teeth yellow.
The worst, you for that one moment you became the worst alchemist in the world. You made yellow teeth with the potion of Cocoa Puffs and mouthwash.
Dude, yes, it sucks, man. Yellow teeth. You know what? Teeth are teeth, but like, I swear to God, it was so noticeable. They were just yellow. Yellow little fucking Amarillo teeth.
How old were you when that happened?
I don't know, like 9, 7.
What if that was like what if that was like the exact pinpointed moment in time where your little kid like virgin white teeth became yellow with
Yeah,
age
they they
because you were
got
growing up.
stained. They were fucking
The
like
the ri
cauterized.
the ritual staining. No child can become an adult without having their teeth slightly yellow.
I know, dude. Those shit. It was so yellow.
Dude, even my dog's teeth are turning yellow.
Damn, really?
It comes and goes for some reason. Like there was one like for like one day a few months ago, his teeth were like really yellow and we had no idea why. And then
Hmm.
the next day it was just gone. Like he had white teeth again.
Huh. They just fluctuate. Like those kids, like whose eyeballs change color every day, like when they're little babies and shit.
The kids whose eyeballs changed color.
Well, yeah, like kids are born. Pretty much everyone's born with blue eyes, and then they just change. I was
Oh,
I was born with blue eyes.
okay. You meant that. I thought you were talking about there's like kids out there whose eye color changes every day when they're babies.
Yeah, it's called it's purple and like, god damn it, I wish I remembered the name. Fucking hell.
Alexandria's Genesis is not real,
That's why you're my
Steven.
best friend.
How did I know? How the fuck did I know?
Cause you just fucking know you're awesome.
Fucking Alexandria's Genesis. Oh my god, that that post still haunts me.
It's so funny.
It is. It's oh my god, dude. I read a fan fiction that mentioned Alexandria's Genesis.
Oh my god, like seriously?
Yes. So
Oh.
the two main characters of the fic I was reading, they ended up having a kid, and when they were looking at the baby, they saw that she had purple eyes and
Oh.
concluded that she had Alexandria's Genesis, so they named
Holy
her
shit.
Alexandria.
My lord, is that like the first one? Because I know the whole origin is just from a Daria fucking fanfic.
Was it from a Daria
It was
fanfic?
from a Daria fanfic.
I thought it came from that Tumblr post.
No, that came from a fucking Daria fanfic, and they're like, yeah, it's real. I read it from here. Here's the thing I got it from. It's like it's real, and it was just like Daria.net.
Dude, we have to go find that. I wanna read
Oh
the
my,
origin story of Alexandria's Genesis.
oh my god. All right, for the viewers out there who don't know our batshit crazy talkings, s- was Alexandria's Grace? That
Alexandria's
was from
Genesis.
Alexandra's Genesis is a Tumblr old internet like thing that was spread online that
Misinformation.
essentially that basically there are some people in this world that are born with a genetic mutation that leads to their eyes being purple. And not only that, that basically makes them like a fucking prodigy person because not only are their eyes purple, like a nice soft fucking purple, but they don't have any body hair where it counts, I suppose. No fucking pubic hair, no fucking underarm hair, no hair that would like be seen by some as unattractive. Um,
Didn't it
no
say
menstrual cycle.
specifically didn't it say specifically that the hair on their head and like their eyebrow hair would be safe, but like everything else, like they wouldn't
Yeah,
have it?
like they ain't albino or no, that's not albinoism. It's they're not fucking like balding or anything. It's just where it counts practically. So yeah, they have their hair and their eyebrows and shit. Their menstrual cycle would be perfect. I don't think they'd. What was it? They
They
wouldn't
wouldn't
have a
even
period.
they wouldn't even have a menstrual cycle.
God damn.
Or like
I,
I think it was something like they would have a menstrual cycle, but they wouldn't bleed. It was something dumb like that.
so fucking dumb.
Let me
Oh
find
my
the
god.
original. Let me find the original pose. Let me see what like the list of all of their uh prodigies were.
Oh, there's more.
It was like a whole Tumblr list.
Oh god. Yeah, but it basically make you the fucking perfect person in the world. Like literally like a Mary Sue.
I hate that Snopes has a whole article on this.
Mm. Yeah, it would make you the Mary Sue, and
I okay. Alex
people actually
Alex
believe this shit.
Alexandria's genesis is a mutation that turns people into perfect human beings, a condition apparently marked by purple eyes, extremely fair skin that does not get sunburned, dark brown scalp hair but no body hair, the lack of a menstrual cycle, which does not affect the ability to bear children,
Oh
strong
my
immune
god.
systems, well-proportioned bodies that never gain weight but extrude very little waste, the uncanny ability to look 5 to 10 years younger than one's true age, and a lifespan of about 150 years.
And everyone clapped. Oh my god.
This sounds okay. When the more you go down the list, the
Yeah.
more you start to realize that this is just like a fanfic thing. Like they want to make their character perfect.
Yeah.
Are you serious that this came from a Daria
It came
fanfic?
from a Daria fucking fanfic, and it was just like a
D-
one-off.
I need to catch up on Daria. I don't remember that episode.
Yeah, man. Remember when Daria had perfect eyes and Beavis and Butthead were jealous?
The
Oh my
first
god.
recorded case of Alexandria's genesis was a woman named Alexandria Augustine in 1329 London. Wait, there's lore?
Oh yeah, people made their own fucking lore.
Oh my god. Oh,
It's
I found the fanfic.
do tell.
I think I found it. Uh, the original author has no, it's just like it's just a summary of it. We need to find that fanfic when we're done recording.
God, it's
Like
so fucking good.
I've watched like the first 5 episodes of Zarya, so I more or less know who most of the characters are. I need to know the context of how like those like teenagers growing up in a small town ended up becoming the beginnings of Alexandria's genesis.
Dude, exactly. Like who had the fucking Alexandria Genesis in the fucking
That's
Daria fanfic? That's what I'm wondering.
that's what I'm wondering. Like who had Alexandria's
It
genesis?
sounds like a fucking B plot character, like, oh, God, I don't know anything about Daria. So like, God, that girl over
What
there is
was
pretty
it
freaking
reminds
cool.
the name reminds me of that one guy that they make fun of on Only Plays Valentine something.
Genesis
And it
Valentine,
yes, Genesis Valentine.
fucking loser.
Good one.
Thanks.
I don't even think there's a character named Alexandria on Daria.
You know, if you Alexandria, if you rearrange the letters and add a few new ones, you got Alexandria. Come on, I want to Facebook Marketplace load. Let me
Uh-huh.
tell you about a
Can't.
game.
Oh boy.
So I was talking about this with someone a few days ago. Uh, it's called Fireball Island. Have I ever told you about this game?
Absolutely not.
It's a very powerful game. It's this old game from 1986. And hold on, let me find you a photo. Island. This game this is like board game like perfection right here. Basically, you're like four little explorers. You're on an island. Now, first off, this thing's already got it going because the fucking base plate, like the playmat, is actually raised and sculpted. Like it's like a whole little world. Here, let me put it up in the podcast for you guys to watch it. Check this
What
shit
the
out.
what the hell?
Yeah, so everyone's got to move around like on the little tiles and shit, and they're trying to get to the fucking like guy. There's a giant statue called Voltar in the center, and he has a little red gemerald. And basically, you got to grab the gemerald and make it all the way back to the fucking boat and survive. And like,
Oh,
there's like points and shit like where fucking like fireballs are like roll down the mountain. If it hits your character, like you'll get knocked off because the whole base plate's like a giant ramp. It'll roll down.
the mountain guy looks a lot like the one character from Fantasia. I forgot what his fucking name is.
Yeah,
The something king or whatever. It's not the Horn King.
is that the one with like? No, that's a Sorcerer's Apprentice. Remember they made a live action version of that?
They what?
There was a live action Sorcerer's Apprentice.
How was it?
I remember it being fun. I liked it. But like it wasn't about Mickey Mouse or anything. It was about like this fucking like oh god, that better not be Nick Cage. No. That was Nick Cage. Okay, we need to watch this now. Okay, fucking Nick Cage
Chernabog.
is
That was his name. Chernabog. The creature on Fireball Island looks like Chernabog. Continue.
we gotta see this movie. This was made by the same director as fucking National Treasure.
Oh god.
I love this movie. It was so fun. Oh my
Why were
god.
why were we looking up Sorcerer's Apprentice again?
Fireball Island.
Oh. Wait. Wait. Hang on. I think I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah, Nick Cage is a wizard. He fucking blesses this little dude with like wizard powers and shit because he broke his special vase that had Satan in it, and the bong water got let out of it. So like he had to like protect him.
Okay, never mind. It's a different movie. I was thinking of I think I was thinking of Race to Witch Mountain.
Oh my god, I remember that movie. I saw it at the theaters when I was a kid. I have literally no idea what it's about. If you ask me,
Wasn't that the one with The Rock?
it's the one with the Rock, and they drove past the
That's,
Las Vegas sign.
did you ever see the original one?
There's an original.
Yeah, I think there is.
How was it?
I don't know. I never watched it.
Nice.
I was it 1975? Yeah, Escape to Witch Mountain.
Escape to Witch Mountain. Witch Mountain.
Yeah,
Ah.
I think the plot was that. Do you remember the two little kids that were in it?
Yeah, kind of. They're like
I
aliens or
think
something.
yeah, they're like aliens or like magicians or some shit. So they have to get back to the mountain before the government catches them.
That's cool. You know, it's a good alien movie. Close
The
Encounters of
thing.
the Third Kind. That's a good fucking movie. And The Thing. The Thing's really fucking good. It is my favorite movie. Right now, at least.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the 1977 one.
Yeah,
Never watched it.
really cool movie. It's a really unique take on aliens. Like the aliens are not hostile; they're just like fucking hanging. They're they're
They're
li-
just
they're, they're literally just vibing. Like people are like, "Look at that fucking UFO, yo!"
they're
And then
just
the alien's like,
chilling.
"Yeah."
You want to
Cool
know
movie,
you want to know the ultimate movie where it's aliens just hanging out?
huh?
Paul.
Paul? Oh my fuck! You, yeah, honestly,
That's like that's all the movie is.
yeah. He's like, "Hey man, check this out. All of human history." Right into that guy's fucking skull. I remember that movie. I felt so fucking cool for watching it because they said
I have
fucking shit.
I only ever seen the trailer, but just from the trailer,
No,
it looks hilarious.
it was pretty funny. I liked the movie a lot.
Was it a Seth Green film or Seth MacFarlane, whatever the
Probably a
fuck?
Seth MacFarlane. I wouldn't
It's one
doubt
of
it.
the sets.
Yeah, they got the real life ding dong on this fucking movie.
It feels like the same guy who made that movie about celebrities in the apocalypse would have made Paul.
Celebrities in the Apocalypse?
I don't remember what it was called, but like the premise was that like a bunch of like Hollywood celebrities were having like actual celebrities, like the ones we know, were
Yeah.
having a house party when the apocalypse hits.
Oh my
So
god.
it was like I think only five of them survived the initial apocalypse and they're all stuck in the mansion together, so they have to like basically survive.
Like, this is the end? Or is that another one?
This is the end, that was it.
Oh my god, that's the movie. That movie was fucking nuts, I think.
I watched that one. That one was nuts.
The end of it was fucking nuts too, because like they were all flying away and there was something about like a Milky Way bar or some shit. I don't remember.
I think this is the movie where they had Michael Cera pretend to do coke and slap Rihanna's ass.
What?
Because the joke is supposed to be that, like, when people see Michael Cera, they just see him as, like, the dorky, wimpy guy.
Yeah.
But, and this is the end, they had him doing coke and, like, being,
Oh,
like, a
making
creep
cool.
to Rihanna.
What the fuck?
Like,
That's nuts.
they're making the joke that he's, like, the opposite of being, like, a
You
dorky,
know
nice
what?
guy.
That's funny. That's kind of funny.
And then she punches him straight in the nose.
Oh my god, he flies across the room because he's light.
Yes.
Oh my god. All right. Who would you rather fight, Michael Cera or fucking Nick Cage? You have a 70% chance of winning.
Do we get prep time?
You get a prize.
But do I get prep time?
Sure, you get a week. You can you can use anything at your disposal to take them down.
I was expecting only like 5 minutes, but a week
Five
is
minutes?
good.
Nah, dude. You got to prepare yourself because they'll be preparing too.
Michael Cera or Nick Cage.
You could do anything. You could fucking swindle them. You could fucking persuade them. You could romance them. You could kill them. Like you could whip out like a fucking like if they have like a food allergy, you could like rub peanut butter on your hands and punch them and shit.
Florida man dirts his hands with peanut butter and punches neighbor allergic to peanuts.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I love the terminology they used for that article
Dirts
because I
his
look,
hands.
yeah, because like dirts isn't like a thing, but like you know what they mean.
Yeah, or that's a ye old phrase.
Uh,
All
I
right, so what's your answer?
I think I'd take my chances with Nick Cage because
Yeah.
he's like, okay, he seems like the type of person to where if I get him to talk about the right topic, he would just go
Like a
on a
teacher.
tangent. Yeah, like the substitute teacher.
Honestly, yeah.
If you get them to talk about the right topic, they'll just talk about it for hours and hours. So if I do that for Nick Cage, he'll forget there was even a fight in the
That's
first place.
true. I'm also terrified because like we saw him in Willy's Wonderland. That guy can kick some ass.
Absolutely.
But at the same time,
Res-
if we can persuade him like with a soda pop and like a good time, we might have a fair
Dude,
shot.
Dude, he's too powerful. He kicked robots' asses in Willy's Wonderland. He has the unbearable weight of massive talent on his shoulders, and we have
Right.
also seen him in our dreams as this man.
We gotta see that movie. We have to
And
see that
he
one.
and he was Superman.
And he was Superman. Holy shit. And he was the sorcerer.
Dude, when that movie comes out, the Have You Seen This Man? We absolutely do have to go see it.
We got it. When the fuck does that come out?
Probably like in 2 years.
Probably for gamers who haven't seen it. There's a movie basically that for some reason this teacher played by Nick Cage is in like hundreds of thousands of people's dreams, and he's just doing nothing. He's just there, and
Just
he
more.
becomes like a little celebrity and shit because like he's just in people's dreams for some reason.
I'm just surprised more than anything that that movie is finally getting made because it's been an internet creepypasta for like years at this point. I never thought the movie was gonna get made.
I'm honestly wondering if it's based off that fucking like creepypasta or if it's like its own concept because I really
It
hope it's based off that.
it absolutely is. Like look at how they styled Nick Cage and look at how the man is portrayed in the story because it's not
Yeah,
perfect, but they look pretty much identical.
that's true. Shit.
They
God,
even got they even got the receding hairline right.
God, yeah. For you fuckers out there who don't know, have you seen this man? It was basically like this little creepypasta ARG thing that had this like just black and white photo of a guy's face, just very nondescript, unibrowed guy. I'm not putting it up on the screen because I don't want to really look for it because it gives me the chills. Look it up for yourself if you've seen this man. Maybe you have, I don't know, but it was just a creepypasta. It was a story.
Story went that a psychiatrist noticed that when he was interviewing each of his patients, they always brought up the same story that they would see a man in their dreams
Yeah.
and he would have them sketch out what the man looked like and they all looked almost the same.
Hmm.
So the psychiatrist reached out to his other colleagues and his colleagues also said that their patients reported seeing that man in their dreams. So they posted the man's photo online to see if anyone else saw it, and like millions of people said, "Oh yeah, I've seen this guy in my dreams," and it
Yeah, that
led to
movie's got to be based off
theories.
that.
It led to theories about who he was. Like, was he God? Was he like this being that could just enter people's dreams?
Or was he just some real guy out there?
I reread the story again
Yeah.
and I watched the trailer. It definitely is based on that concept because some people reported that the man wouldn't do anything like wrong, but like they would still see him in like intense moments of trauma, like while
Yeah,
they were getting
like
murdered
you
or
should be
something.
helped.
Yeah, like he doesn't do anything. Like he's just there. Like he's
He's the
not doing
G-man.
anything. He's not doing anything. He's not helping you. So he's just standing
God,
there while you're getting mauled or whatever. But
that's fucking
people
terrifying.
but people also reported that he would be like a helping hand in their dreams. Like he would be like a nice like
I
a
fucking
guiding
love that for
person.
him. Just like, here, let's go, champ. Just get on the helicopter.
Yeah, so like they're definitely basing it off of the creepypasta.
I feel like the modern equivalent to that is the Hat Man. I don't know really shit about it, but like, have you heard anything about the Hat Man?
Like if it's getting made into a movie or anything.
No, just the concept of the Hat Man.
The only time I ever hear about the Hat Man is during the Benadryl memes.
Yeah, I pretty much if you get like super stoned or like super hopped up on like Benadryl or some shit, like you'll see this guy, like a sleep paralysis demon, just a big fucking like Mr. X from like Resident Evil guy with a hat.
When did that happen, by the way? Because for the longest time, I only thought of the Hat Man as like this meme on the internet, but then I started seeing like people mythologizing him as like a horror character.
Honestly, yeah. Like I don't really know the story of him. I don't know people have actually
like,
seen him. Like it might just be a creepypasta.
I saw the tweet like,
I think it was
oh,
like last year.
I saw the tweet where it was like the what man, and it's like, oh, suddenly this isn't a safe space anymore. And I thought, oh, haha, funny Hatman character. And then I saw
Yeah.
fucking Watcher Entertainment of all people reading the legend of the Hatman.
The legend. Oh my god. Whatever happened to Legend 27? Shit.
He died. Well, she
Oh.
died.
It's a she?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're a real person?
Did you ever see the commercial?
No.
Yeah,
What?
The Legend 27's a woman.
Okay, cool. So they died?
Yeah, canonically.
What happened? Were they like shot or something? Or
They got mauled by a pig.
shut the fuck up. Let me look this up. A fucking pig?
They got mauled by a hog rider. It's canon.
Oh wait. That sounds familiar. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. There ain't no fucking Legend 27. Shut.
Where did you think the Legend 27 came from?
I forgot.
Dude, it was a Clash of Clans commercial.
What?
It's have you never really seen the commercial?
I. It's been so long. I just remembered him as a legend or her as a
Okay,
legend.
so it was a Clash of Clans commercial, and it was like a group of friends all camping together out in the woods, and all of them were going, "Oh, the Legend 27 just raided my kingdom," or "Oh, the Legend
Oh.
27 just like fucking creamed my ass." And one of the girls who they assumed didn't play asked, "Who's the Legend 27?" And they went on to go promote the game and everything. And
Yeah.
at the end, it's revealed that that girl is the Legend 27 and she's the one destroying her friends' kingdoms.
Goodness gracious.
Do you really not know the lore of the Legend
No, I
27?
remember this, but I don't remember them dying.
Yeah, it's in the Sacred
Yeah, they're like a
Scroll.
campfire around like a red campfire and shit, right?
Yeah, it was just like a group of friends like in the woods having a camp out.
Oh my god, whoa. That's funny. The
Can
fucking
we name this
legend.
can we name this episode the Legend 27's eulogy?
Yeah. You write that down. Oh my god. The eulogy. The passing of the Legend 27. Oh. I played Clash of Clans when I was a kid.
I tried to, but my phone would shit itself every time I opened the app up.
God. I remember playing that shit with like some high school friends and shit. And kind of bringing it back around to Kick. I had my first experience with it on there. Also, my complete lack of Riz. So I was on there. Oh
How
my
did you have
god.
how did you have a lack of Riz before we even knew what Riz was?
Because I was just a chump.
You were too ahead of your time.
Yeah, so it was oh my god, this story is fucking embarrassing. That's what I'm gonna tell it. Okay, so it just hit me like whiplash. Alright, 7th grade, playing Clash of Clans. I'm in a clan, we're all fucking having a good time. I'm with some middle school friends. There's a lady in there, I forgot her name. It might be Grace. Who the fuck knows? She's in there and she's like, hey, anyone want to add me on Kick or something? Or I don't know how we got into it. Like, just so we could like talk out of Clash of Clans because like there's a little chat service in it. You can like talk to your buddies and shit on it. So I'm like, yeah, sure, you can add me. I'll add some other people to the group chat. So, anyways, me and her get to talk and blah blah blah. Not really blah blah blah. It was more like hi, and then she's like hi, and I'm like, you got any hobbies? First off, ladies and gentlemen, don't say anyone. Don't. If you're ever trying to speak to someone, this was, by the way, in the 7th grade. I didn't know any girls except you, Sophia. So like, yeah, I could barely speak to women. So I was like, you got any hobbies? And she's like, I like play the piano and I like horseback riding. I'm like, that's cool. And then like a day later, she's like, check out my new horseback or my new shoes. She's like, that's cool. She's like, do you want to see me? I'm like, sure. And it's just like some like fucking 13-year-old girl. And I was 13. I was like, wow. And she's like, do you want to see? Can I see you? I'm like, uh, my camera's not working. Yeah, it's
That excuse.
yeah. And she was like, oh, okay. And then like a few days later, I was like, I got it working. And I like changed my profile picture to me. And she's like, wait, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 13. She's like, you look young. It's like, no, I'm 13. I got a baby face. I was 12, by the way. I lied.
To be fair, even when I knew you in middle school, you looked like 8. Like
Really?
the face of an 8-year-old, but the height of a normal 13-year-old.
Oh yeah. What year fucking like made me look somewhat not baby?
I well, I
Because you know me
probably
for like since the beginning practically.
okay. So I think your most baby-ish years was like 7th grade because that was when I first met you.
Seventh
Even
grade was
back
fucking micro.
even back then, you were taller than me because I think
Really?
this was before
Taller than me?
everyone hit their hit their growth spurt. So
Oh my
like,
God, yeah. Before my balls dropped and my voice deepened.
cause like even in middle school, like I'm pretty short, but like I didn't realize how short I was until everyone started growing by the time we hit high school.
Really?
But even back then you were taller than me.
That's
But
crazy.
I think when I saw you again in senior year, that's when it really hit me, like that you had grown.
Really?
'Cause like even when we hit like freshman
Yeah.
year, like you weren't as babyish, but like you still had that kind of like youth to you.
Yeah, freshman, you're basically an eighth grader.
Yeah, like yeah, we were like literally making the transition from middle to high school,
Yeah.
and we didn't see each other for like sophomore
What
and
was that?
junior
Couple
year.
years, yeah.
And then in senior year, that's when it really hit me, especially when I found out that you had a license and you had your own
Yeah.
car.
I was like, you want to go to the good one? You're like, yeah. I was like, all right, let's go in my car. Okay. Yeah, no, I remember that day. You were like, what the fuck? You've grown. You're an
I was
adult
like
now.
I was like perplexed.
Yeah. No, I remember that. Yeah, yeah. It was a groundbreaking day in our friendship. We went to the cinnamon. What did we do there? We found the Furby.
Did we find Furby on our first trip to the Goodwill?
We found Butterscotch.
Oh
No, that no, no, no.
yeah.
What was his name? His name was Cumbo or something.
Grumbo, Cumblo.
Something
I
like
don't,
that.
we give them stupid names.
We do. I remember the original Furby was named Butterscotch though.
Which one do I have? You gave me the pink and black one with yellow details.
I think his name was like Rumbo or something.
Grumbo.
Something like that. You can name him whatever now.
His name is Grumpo now.
His name is Marlboro.
Marlboro cigarettes.
Fucking yeah.
Can you make me like a Furby sized cigarette as a prop?
Of course. Fucking blaze up. But yeah, no. Yeah, I feel like it was like senior year when I was like I feel like I became like I looked like well, I feel like I look a little different these days. I got short hair and a beard ish.
Yeah, yeah. It's the facial hair that does it. Cause back then you were like barren, absolutely no hint of facial
Absolutely
hair at all.
shiny. You could see your fucking reflection in my cheeks.
Yeah.
But like nowadays, I think I look a little older. The one thing you never really notice and shit is your voice deepening and shit.
Yeah.
Because when I was a little kid, it was like sixth through eighth grade. I was an Xbox Live kid, and I played all the Call of Duty lobbies and shit. And well, I didn't realize it at the time, but when I was making fun of everyone for being a squeaker, aka someone with a small, tiny, young baby voice, I was a squeaker myself.
The
I was a
blind leading the
child,
blind, the squeaker bullying the squeaker.
dead ass. I was a actual child on that shit, and no wonder everyone hated me on there and bullied me. My God.
I don't know why it's so funny to me when people realize, oh, that's why they bullied me.
Yeah, no, I was a small child. Well, like that's understandable for a COD lobby. I don't know why the fuck people hated me so much in school though, like middle school. That was just random. Weird.
Because it was
Middle school
that particular.
sucked.
It was that particular middle school, dude. We had a school bus hit those sign when driving out of the parking lot once.
Really? Oh fuck.
Yeah. Dude, oh my, it's like one of my favorite stories to tell. We weren't even attending that middle school yet. Like, for some reason, like, my elementary school did like a tour thing. So, like, in fifth grade, you got to go to the middle school you were gonna attend and like tour around for a little bit.
Yeah.
And when we were about to leave and go back to my elementary school, the school bus was pulling in, and you know those signs they have in the parking lot, like yield or slow down or whatever?
Yeah.
They were hitting the turn because, like, the way the parking lot was structured, you had to make a U-turn to come pick us up,
Oh
and
yeah.
the bus hit one of the parking lot signs, and it was loud. You could hear it.
Holy shit. Shook the fucking bus to its core like a fucking skeleton fucking on a tin roof. Holy shit.
It was so funny. I couldn't
Oh
stop
my
laughing.
God. That's amazing. Did they just hit it or did they knock it over? Or...
I think they like slightly tilted, but like it didn't like knock the whole thing over.
Oh
But
my
like
lord.
it was so funny to me because it was quiet while we were waiting because we weren't really talking because we were tired. And then out of nowhere, you just hear this big, like, doing, like metal
Yeah,
hitting metal.
just wake up. Oh my God, those bus rides are so fucking funny sometimes. You just never know what
Dude,
the hell's gonna happen.
oh my. The, okay, the thing with buses at our middle school was that they had assigned seats, and
Ew.
I never experienced that anywhere else.
Yeah, I've never heard that anywhere else. Holy shit.
But see, the assigned seats actually were advantageous to me
Yo.
because for some reason throughout the entire time we went to middle school, my classes were always on the complete opposite side of the bus stop.
Yeah.
So I could take my time going to the bus because I knew I had a seat waiting for me.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
But in but in high school, on the other hand, I had to haul ass to the bus because if I didn't get there in time, all the seats would be taken up.
What would you have to do? Like stand?
I either squeeze into a seat with two other people, so if it was three of us in a seat, or I would just have to take the city bus.
Holy fuck, that sucks.
Because the neighborhood that I live in, there were so many kids attending that high school, they needed two buses, and even that wasn't enough.
Oh my God. God damn.
Dude, like there were times in freshman and sophomore year where I would cut class early just so I could get a seat on the bus because that's what everyone did.
God damn. It was an actual battleground.
Yeah, and then junior and senior year it got easier because my classes, like I didn't have to take as many, so I would
Oh
have
yeah,
a
yeah.
free period, so I would just wait until the end of the day and go grab a seat early.
Yeah.
And then when I met you in senior year, I didn't even have to wait for the bus altogether because we would just hang out and you would drop me off.
Yeah, like right down the street.
Yeah,
That was
and
cool.
I actually made like good friendship. I made a really good friendship there because
Yeah.
there was this girl I knew what do I call her? Programmer. So
Programmer.
I knew Programmer in kindergarten and elementary school, but I was never really good friends with her.
Yeah.
But when we hit high school, like we just made this alliance. Like, okay,
Fuck
if
yeah.
I got to the bus early, I would save a seat for her, but if she got to the bus early, she would save a seat for me.
Oh fuck yeah.
And for like our entire, I think we even did that in middle school too. So the entire time we knew each other in middle and high school, we would save seats for each other on the bus.
Dude, that's great. Whoa.
And then in high school, there would be some times where programmer would text me and be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna ride the bus today," because she would have something going on.
Yeah.
So I would save that seat for our friend Lai instead.
Whoa, that's beautiful.
I wonder if
Wow.
I still remembers this, but yeah, I would save seats for either her or programmer.
Damn. No, people don't forget bus seats. That's a very important pact to make. People
And
remember
like
that shit.
you would have to fight for those seats. Like it was a bloodbath. It was the
Yeah.
worst when the bus was late too, because it was like it turned into a
Oh.
battle royale.
Yeah, you all had to scooch onto the fucking Fortnite battle bus there.
I remember one time the bus was late, so all of the my neighborhood kids were waiting. Like
Oh,
everyone was like crowded together on the sidewalk when we saw
holy
the bus
shit.
coming, and Lai was there that day.
Yeah.
So I we all waited. The bus stopped in front of us. The doors opened, and everyone rushed in. Like
Oh,
they bum rushed the bus to get in.
holy
And
fuck.
Lai was behind me, and I was holding her hand so she wouldn't get lost in the
Oh my
crowd.
god.
And
Like at the airport.
I was dragging her with me into the bus.
Oh my. Did you guys get a spot?
I got a seat, yeah, but
Oh no.
at one point we did get separated because I lost grip, but she was able to
Yo.
push her way through and get a seat too.
Oh my lord.
And
Poor fucking lie.
you want to know the best thing?
Yeah.
I was talking to my mom because she went to the same high school. It was the exact same problem when she
Are
went to
you fucking
school.
serious?
Because we were talking about something.
No.
We were talking about something completely different. I didn't even bring up my own experiences with the school bus, and she told me the exact same story I told, almost word for word, except it was her back when she was a high schooler.
Instead of lie, it was her friend Key.
But like, it was so funny hearing her describe how everyone was rushing to get onto the bus because it was
They
like
never fixed the problem.
it was like vivid imagery of what I had experienced.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's genetic.
See, these are problems you didn't have to deal with because you had a car.
Not until senior year. But
Ugh.
like, I was also across town. Oh my God. I couldn't take the bus because I was like one too road. It's too many far away.
You were 5 feet too far out,
Yeah, zoning issues fucking suck.
like your DoorDash McDonald's order.
I think we've talked about it, but I want to bring it up again because it
It's
pisses me off.
so it's so funny because when you first told the story, I was like, "Oh, okay," but then I asked you about it later on, and you gave more details that you hadn't told me before, and it made it so much more funnier.
You'll have to bring him up because I'm going to try and tell the story to my best memory of it. If I've already told this on the podcast, fuck you. If you've already heard it, thumbs up, I guess.
Kiss on the forehead.
Kiss on the forehead, grabs face, throws across room. So it was the pandemic, and the pandemic led to a lot of McDonald's because it was cheap at the time, and well, DoorDash was the thing. It was revolutionary because well, you couldn't really leave the house, and sometimes the depression would make you a little hungry at night. So
The McPression.
yeah, the McPression. So you need yourself a McPression meal. So in the waking hours of like 12 o'clock at night, I was like, I'm craving some McDonald's. I got it just enough for some good food. I'm hungry. Let's rock. So I go in there, fucking on my computer, getting ready for, I'm typing the fucking things up, getting 2 burgers, a fucking McFlurry, all the yummy food I could eat. Yes. I go in to put my address in. And it's like, hey, this ain't working. I'm like, what? I've ordered fucking from the same McDonald's before to my place before. What the hell's going on? So I looked around, type around, nothing. Oh, hold on, wait. Here, let me put this other my address. I guess there's another one showing up on the little hot bar. Here, let me put that one in. It's 859 West Winnebago Drive. That's great, perfect. I typed that shit in, or no, it's 859 West Winnebago, no drive. Remember that for later, kids. So, anyways, it's also like right in the circle like of the little proximity meter. I'm like, oh, perfect, great. So I order it, and I wait, and I keep waiting. I'm like, oh shit, all right, they're on their way. And I wait. And I'm sitting around. I'm like, damn, my tummy's hungry. I'm hungry, So I wait, and I wait. I finally get the
It's
text message. They're like, oh, it's here, and I'm like, yippee! I
at
fucking jump into my chair and run outside and look at it. And I'm like, what the fuck? There ain't no food.
at 3 in the morning.
Practically at like 3 in the morning. Yeah. So I'm sitting there, I'm fucking bewildered. I look at the photo, and I'm like, wait a second, that's not my house. And I look at like the fucking thing, and I figure out that it's outside of practically a closed down tattoo parlor 2 blocks away from my house. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I looked at the thing, and I realized you have to put the drive. I don't know why the fuck there's 2859 West Winnebagos within like 2 blocks of each other.
So to
Practically the
clar
same exact address, just
yeah,
minus the drive.
so to clarify, your house and the tattoo shop have almost the same identical address, except yours has drive at the end and theirs doesn't.
And it's 2 blocks away, but they couldn't deliver to my house. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, my food is just sitting outside this shady tattoo parlor behind a pillar. I'm not going for that. No. So I go on the fucking like DoorDash thing. I'm like, hey man, I was a dumbass, and like they I didn't realize there was two of the same. They're like, no worries, man, we can give you the refund, but we can't give you the tip back, which was like $2. So I got my money back, and I got my money back, and I got myself a frumpy tummy because I was hungry, and I didn't get my fucking McDonald's that night. In the end,
You had to make yourself ice soup that night.
I had to make myself a cup of water that night. My God! All right, so what did I get all the details in that story? Was there ones I missed?
Okay, so the first time you told me and Lai that story, I think you were just like, oh, there's another place with my address, and they dropped it off there.
Hmm.
So I was like, okay. But then the
Yeah,
second time the story got brought up, you said it was a tattoo shop. So I thought, oh, okay, so the people at the tattoo place got free food.
yeah,
And then you told me no, it was closed. And I was like, wait, it's closed? And
yeah,
you're like, yeah, they just left it in front of an empty building. And you said it was
yeah.
like you said it was like 2 blocks away. So I was like, why didn't you just go and get it yourself? And you were like, it was 12 at night.
I didn't want to.
Because all of these little details just like build and build, and it's so
I
funny, like
I didn't
piecing
want to.
everything
Yeah.
together.
So like, imagine going to your fucking job and you see like some fucking like stale ass McDonald's and a fucking melted Dr Pepper on the side of your fucking pillar. What do you do?
And a melted McFlurry.
Yeah, and probably a melted McFlurry. Like fucking hell, dude.
Melted McFlurry soup.
You got a milk a McMelty.
Okay, what exactly did you order? I need to know what the specific order
Okay,
was.
I'll be real with you. I didn't get myself a McFlurry because it was like getting expensive, and I had a pretty bad experience the last time I had a meal like that.
Was this when you were figuring out that you were lactose intolerant?
That's when I figured out my dad had COVID.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell that one after this, but that night I ordered myself fucking two burger. No, I ordered myself one burger, a medium fry, and a Dr Pepper because like it was like already $30 at that point. It was fucking expensive, man.
Jesus.
Like I was
Okay.
running out of my pandemic money at that point. I was running out of
How
graduation money.
how much of that money was for the food and how much of it was a delivery fee?
I think it was like 25, and then like plus like tax and then the tip.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
fucking hell, I was desperate, man. So yeah, no, I wasn't even getting the full experience at night. I was paying for a frump, and that
Um,
sucked.
I think I know what your other McDonald's story is, and that one was really funny, but like not as funny as the food being left out in front of an empty building.
Yeah. So
Because
there was
I
this.
think,
Oh
yeah,
my god. Yeah.
because we were on call with you that night, and we were like we had a live coverage of this.
Of like the fucking food outside the place.
No, the other one where you
Oh,
got like a bunch of food and
okay. So yeah, pandemic. It was my first time ever ordering from DoorDash. I was gonna get some McDonald's. I was fucking hungry, and also that day we found out my dad had COVID and he was practically dying.
he was quarantined.
He was quarantined in his room. We were gonna get my first COVID test the next day, and that was the
Wasn't your
COVID test where
mom
they jammed that fucking like rod, the sounding rod up your nose.
wasn't your mom sleeping in the living room too because your dad was
She
quarantined
was.
in their bedroom?
Yeah. So I was in here being loud as fuck, ordering McDonald's. Like, guys, I'm gonna order McDonald's at like 12 o'clock. Ugh. So they're like, yeah, yeah. Our friend who saved after a month, she conked out after all that fucking waiting and shit. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get the food. I waited. I opened the door. I got this like two fucking bags worth of food. Now get ready for this order, because I still am haunted by this till this day. I see why I was literally 20 pounds heavier during the pandemic. I lost 20 pounds like as soon as I like the pandemic ended because like I that shit was like bad. I was pretty fucking bad. Like once I started walking, I was like, all right, no more. I ordered fucking the number seven, which consists of two burgers, two cheeseburgers, a medium. I got myself a large fry that night too, a Dr Pepper medium. Then I was really fucking sad and hungry that night because not only did I get that, but I got myself a four-piece McNugget meal and an Oreo McFlurry.
Wait, four-piece McNugget meal?
Just the four-piece nugget.
Okay.
That would have been crazy. And a McFlurry. And I ate that entire fucking platter at like 12 o'clock at night
In one sitting.
in one sitting. And I woke up that next day, and I swear to God, it felt like I drank a lava because I had the worst acid reflux on the planet. Like it felt like someone like just fucking maybe like drank stomach acid because it burned so fucking bad. And it was so bad that when I got my COVID test and they looked into my mouth, they're like, the nurse was like, "God damn, your throat is red." I was like, "What?" And it was really terrifying because, like, you wake up and your chest is sore as fuck and your throat hurts like fucking hell. You think you have COVID. No, I just had super acid reflux.
DIY heart attack.
Dead ass. I will never do that shit again. Ever. Oh my
Uh,
God.
I'm gonna be honest. I could probably eat that all in one sitting and I would be completely fine the next day.
Oh, dude, I could eat that shit right now. McDonald's is
Dude,
yummy. But, like,
dude, I've eaten way more than that.
let's talk about times we've eaten a lot of food.
Okay, so okay, I'll give my own McDonald's story since you gave yours.
Then I'll tell the story of the most food I ever ate in my life.
Also, I want to bring up with your McDonald's story, didn't you accidentally wake up your mom because she was sleeping in the living room and you went to go get your food from the front door?
Oh my fucking God, yeah.
I
I woke her up.
I
I was like,
think we could
please don't ring the doorbell. Please don't ring the doorbell.
I think we could hear you talking to her too
I
from
was
the
like, no, no,
call.
mom, I just got food. Good Lord.
I remember because I think you ate and then we all said goodnight and it ended the call. And then the next morning you were like, my stomach hurts.
My tummy hurts. I got the McPression meal.
You were God's strongest soldier because you had a tummy ache.
It hurts so bad. I that actually felt like one of the 7 stages of COVID, I swear to God.
So, my McDonald's story is you know those family sized boxes they have at McDonald's?
Oh my God, yeah.
So, my family, we don't get them a lot, but sometimes we do because, like, we all like McDonald's and there's four of us.
Yeah.
And I remember one night we got one of those boxes and I had a large Coke,
Whoa.
a large fry, a
Nice.
Big Mac, and a 10-piece McNugget
Impressive.
all in one sitting.
Wait, and a large Big Mac?
Yeah.
Impressive.
So Big Mac and 10-piece McNugget and large fry.
Holy shit, that's cool. Yeah.
And I think it was around Halloween time because I was watching Ghostbusters for whatever reason.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So I ate, and like a few hours later, I started getting like really bad stomach cramps.
Oh
And
no.
like, it was so bad that I thought my period was starting. Like, it felt like
Oh
menstrual
no!
cramps.
That bad? Holy shit.
And I was still watching, I think I had finished Ghostbusters by that point, and I was watching Ghostbusters 2.
Dude, you're seeing ghosts.
I was fighting demons.
You needed Dan Aykroyd.
The pink slime that was underneath
Oh.
New York's underground, that was in my intestines.
You got up to that part, but you didn't get to the part where the Statue of Liberty slams onto a museum.
This was like years ago.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So, I was watching Ghostbusters 2, and then my mom came in and she was like, "Oh, we have to go outside and wait for whoever." I think my aunt was dropping something off, so we had to wait for her outside the house.
Yeah.
So it was like 9 at night. I had Ghostbusters 2 pause in my room, and I
Okay.
was having the most intense stomach cramps.
Oh God.
I was waiting outside with my mom, and I was like,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. I think my period's starting. Like, I'm
Yeah.
having really bad cramps. And then my mom told me, it's probably because of all the McDonald's you ate. And I was like, oh, huh, yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Oh my God.
That was the night I realized that maybe the reason I have really bad reactions to some foods is because of all the oil and grease it has in it.
Oil hurts me so fucking bad. My
Because
God.
because I think that was the night I started to realize maybe the reason I don't like Thanksgiving stuffing and the reason it gives me cramps
Oh,
is because it probably has oil, like a lot of oil in it.
yeah. There is a fucking. It is just broth.
It doesn't matter what Thanksgiving stuffing it is, homemade, boxed, I always get like intense like claws like tearing at my stomach whenever I
Oh
have it.
man.
So
Yeah.
like I just never eat it
Understandable.
anymore.
Good God.
But okay, so that night that I had all that McDonald's, like yeah, it like tore up my insides, but after that, I built up an immunity to it because I can have
Oh,
a meal
cool.
like that now and it won't even phase me.
Dude, that's great. Like, no, dude, fucking big meals hurt me now. They hurt me so fucking bad. Like, I eat dinner, I'm like, oh, help. But like, food is like, tasty and shit. So like, you gotta eat all the food your mama and shit makes you. So it's like,
Dude,
I ain't gonna waste any. My dad's like, son, finish off the meal.
yeah,
Finish
no,
off this extra
absolutely.
burger. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, absolutely not. I'm not gonna be wasting like a bowl of good soup or like my mom's chicken taquitos just because my
right.
stomach is weak.
Exactly. We're stronger than that. We're
Shit,
better.
if I don't finish my food, they're gonna give it to Flappy.
Yeah, I don't want Flappy eating the food.
He's
That's
already
human
eaten
food.
he's already eaten the food. They've eaten salad, they've eaten potato salad.
Goodness. They're just full of
Dude,
soup.
dude, oh my God. Oh my God. So the little one, Patrick, he got a whole fucking potato today.
What the fuck? That's like his
Like
whole body, though.
yeah, like okay, so like I don't know why a potato was on the floor in the first place, but like
Yeah.
he was like looking around behind where we keep the water bottles and I saw him chewing on something
Mhm.
and it was dark. So I was like, "What the hell are you chewing on?" It was a whole potato. Dogs
Oh
can't
my.
have potatoes. It's poisonous to them.
Oh.
So I
Oh
had
no.
so I had to run over really quick and get the potato out of his mouth.
How much had he eaten?
He didn't eat any of it,
Oh, he was
thankfully.
just playing around with it.
He was playing around with it. Like there weren't like chunks taken out of it, but you could see his teeth marks in the skin.
Oh. Yikes.
It's like so for people who don't know, don't feed your dogs potatoes, onions, and I think tomatoes. Those are all nightshades.
Nightshades.
Yeah, don't feed your dogs nightshades of any kind. If a vegetable is classified as a nightshade, do not give it to them.
Oh man.
But I don't know how he got a potato. Who had a
Yeah,
potato on the
who's
floor?
fucking playing around with a potato? Who the fuck had a potato? Was it just like sitting behind like the couch or some shit?
It was sitting in front of the couch.
What the fuck?
Oh my God, dude. Flappy stole a whole roll of toilet paper too.
Whoa, dude, he can't wipe.
He was in my stepdad's mom's room and I was putting them all outside and he walked out of her room with a whole roll of toilet paper in his
God
mouth.
damn.
And like
Oh my
I wasn't
lord.
I wasn't gonna take it from him because the roll was already ruined and like
Yeah, he had just claw marks.
it's not worth the fight because like even if I try to like tear it away from him, it's gonna tear up the whole roll because
Yeah,
he has vampire teeth.
it's the
So
claws.
I just opened the door and let him go outside with his whole roll of toilet paper.
Oh my god.
I don't even know where he got that
Fair.
from.
You know what's happened more than once to me? You ever
Huh.
just like when you're changing out the toilet paper roll, do you ever just drop the whole fucking roll in the toilet? Because that shit's happened to me like twice. I'm dead serious.
That's never happened to me. How does that happen to you?
Well, sometimes I'd be like changing out the roll in the bathroom. Yeah, I fucking wipe my ass, or like sometimes like it's halfway through it, so I got poopy in my ass. So I'm like switching out. I'm doing the fucking like tactical reload, reload, and I somehow just drop either like I either take it off like the top of like the fucking toilet and like the one below it just falls into the fucking toilet, or I just like somehow lose my grip on a fucking roll of toilet paper and just drop it.
Like, does it fall like in between your legs, or are you like standing up and it falls
I'm
into the
standing
bowl?
up, so yeah, I just drop that shit. I'm like, It go.
Uh, I've never had that happen to me before.
It is the fucking most saddening experience, I swear. I
What do you
don't
even
recommend it.
do it? What do you do in that
You grab
situation?
it out and throw it in the toilet. Or
Ugh.
you throw it in the trash.
Grab it and throw it back into the toilet.
Yeah, make it soupy.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
I've been so lucky throughout my life. I don't think I've ever had anything important fall into the toilet.
Have I? Yes. I had fucking
Abs-
dropped my AirPod.
Yeah, I think about that. Dude, whenever I use the toilets at my school and I have my AirPods in, I'm always so conscious of how I
Yeah.
move because I think of your story and I'm just
It is
like,
a real thing that can happen.
one wrong move and $100 is going into that toilet.
Are they real AirPods too? Because mine were
They're
bootlegs.
they're real AirPod Pros. I think they were like
Be
200 or
careful then.
$300. Yes.
Dear Lord, be careful.
Like I've started styling my hair in ways now so that my hair like holds my AirPod in place.
Smart. Because holy shit. That sucks so much ass when you drop it in.
And you still have the headphones too, don't you?
I have the charging case and one earbud.
What happened? Did you just flush the other one?
No, I just threw it in a drawer. I was like, this sucks. I ain't using this shit. No, I think I lost the charger for it, and then I just stopped using it.
There was one time where one of my AirPods fell into a cup of orange juice.
No way! What'd you do? Like suck out the orange juice or something?
I I I took it out, dried it off, left it out to dry, and then I put it back in and it was completely fine.
That's amazing, dude. I just stared at the fucking thing in the toilet. I was like, well, ain't that just nice?
You're like Eeyore and Winnie the Pooh. This is
Yeah.
okay.
This is alright. This sucks.
Mm, mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
dude, AirPods are waterproof. They're great.
They're waterproof? Man, this shit sucked up so much water I had to flush that shit. I think I actually flushed the AirPod down the toilet.
You look in your drawer and it's not there.
Yeah, it's or like I look in the drawer one day, it's just like wet and dripping. I'm like, oh, you're back.
Oh, like in The Ring when she crawls out of the TV and she's still dripping and wet.
Yeah, got that drip. Oh my god. God, yeah, be careful. Beware.
Oh my God, you're like watching something on your CRT one day and
Yeah.
your AirPod crawls out from the TV whipping and
Oh,
dripping and wet from the toilet water.
smell like poo poo and pee pee.
That
No,
sounds like a South Park episode.
it does. Oh my god, that's funny.
Should I talk about how I watched the original Japanese Ringu recently?
Do tell. Before that, I must tell about the most food I've ever ate real quick.
Oh yeah.
The most food I've ever ate, in my knowledge, and I will never do this again. So my cousin Rick and I, we used to do a lot of like food adventures and shit. And one day we're like, let's go get some food. So first we went to Whataburger, and I got myself, the standard combo meal. But I was fucking little fucking genius back then, and I get an order of chicken strips and I put them on the Whataburger. And I ate the whole thing and it was delicious.
Facts.
So there you go. You already got Whataburger in your fucking stomach. Cool. Let's go to Krispy Kreme's down the street. We go down there. We got a fucking dozen. I ate like two. I think two of them. One of those fucking cream filled donuts too. Those shits are filling. I was filled.
Anything but the cream filled.
I'm like, oh god damn. So we fucking like go around. I'm like, oh. Hey, want to try out that pizza place? So we go to this pizza place, and it's one of those places that have the slices that are the size of like a fucking computer. I
The
had a
size of
fucking order of wings too.
the size of a baby.
Yes, the size of a fucking newborn little fucking Latino child.
Latino.
Yes. And I ate like all the wings, like a fucking half dozen, and I ate half of that giant pizza, and I was like, I'm full. No, what am I saying? I was actually dying. I was like, I'm full.
You're like the puffer fish being fed carrot sticks.
Yeah, like I was so fucking full, and like my cousin, he's a big fucking guy. He's like 2 years older than me, and he's also like literally like a foot taller than me. He's like 6'8". So like even he was impressed, and that's not the only time I've one upped him because have I told the Whataburger story here or the White Castle story?
I can't remember. I don't think you did.
So White Castle, there was one that was built in our state, and it was across practically the whole state. But my cousin and I really wanted to go to that. So this was our greatest food adventure yet. We got in the car, we buckled up, and we just drove for like an hour all the way down there. We had to wait because it opened up during the mid-pandemic, and even with that, it was like the lines in the crowds were going for literally like a solid 2 months. It was that popular. So finally, the time came, and we got our, we went there, and we're like, oh man, let's be like Harold and Kumar and order 20 fucking burgers. And we did order 20 burgers, 20 burgers and two small fries. And the small fries were small because it was about 10 per box. It was those crinkle fries. That's like you can barely fit 10 small fries in a fucking crinkle box. So we got to eating. The first three burgers, yummy. First five, I was full. My cousin, he had a meatball sub that day, so he was already tapping out at 6. I made it to fucking 7 of those little White Castle sliders. I was dying. I was fucking like in so much pain. I was like, I'm gonna beat you, Rick.
I can see the light.
I can see the light. I can see the White Castle.
The white light of the White Castle.
I swear to God, that was the hardest. One of the hardest things I ever did in my entire life was eat that 8th burger because I wanted to say I ate 8 burgers.
The bragging rights.
And I ate that burger, and it was probably one of the most painful experiences in my life because I almost like threw up. It was like so fucking hard to eat. It was a good burger. I love White Castle, but like, oh my God, it hurts so bad. And we went home and I shat for like 30 minutes. Like,
did you fulfill your Harold and Kumar dreams?
I did. I know my limit is 5.
That's the limit. You tested, peer reviewed.
Dude, literally, like 5, that was satisfying. Fucking 6, that's all right. That's enough. 7, all right. Please stop. 8, all right. You're worthy.
God, now you're making me think of all of the food stories I have. I just remembered 2 more.
Well, let's go on an ad break real quick because I got to go to the restroom real quick. Here, talk to the audience because I don't want to fucking start the recording over. So, do the ad read. I'll hear this in post.
Let me go find something. Let's grab copy pasta. Oh, okay, this one's good. Oh my God, this is a good one. Wait, there's more on here. Oh my God, wait. I know what to read. I know what to read. Hi, we're Sophia and Steven, and this is our podcast. We work here with our old man and our friend, Bigfoot. Everything in here has a story and a prize. One thing we've learned after 3 years, you never know what is going to come to our microphone.
How did you know? How did you know?
I can't wait for you to edit that.
The second I planted my bum on the seat, you said that. I met someone today with the sharpest canines I've ever seen, and they were so cool. Would it be rude to ask him about that?
Flappy?
I think they were sharper than Flappies.
That's impressive.
They weren't, or they might have been on the level of Flap. Like they were noticeable when they spoke, and that's the coolest fucking thing I think I've seen in a while. Would it be rude to write them?
Did you just meet a vampire in real life?
Practically. Met Draculaura.
Now I have to ask, did they speak in a Transylvanian accent and did they have an
Well,
aversion to garlic?
yeah, they were asking if like I had any V8 juice and clamato and shit. Like I didn't have any, but like beats me.
And they suspiciously wanted to stay in the shade of the building instead of going out
Yeah,
into
and they
the
had like
nice
this umbrella
sunlight.
and shit, and a bunch of SPF 5000.
It kind of looked like they were levitating, but you couldn't really tell because they were staying in the shade and you were in
Yeah,
the
they walked like
sun.
past a mirror and shit, and like I only saw myself. Oh
And all
God,
of their jewelry kind of looked like fake silver.
oh God, we have a gamer. Oh my God. All right, do tell about your fucking fast food stories or your
There's
foods.
only like two of them and they're pretty short.
I would
So
like to hear.
one of the last times that my dad and I ever went to the fair we have here in our state,
Yeah,
um, I really wanted funnel cake. I don't know why, but I really, really wanted funnel cake. It was what I was craving.
yeah.
So my dad and I got there and we got my funnel cake. It took up a whole paper plate.
Oh,
I think it was spilling over the paper plate. And I was just like, okay, I'll get like plain because I just wanted plain funnel cake, but you could only get like it loaded with chocolate or strawberries and cream.
hmm.
And I picked strawberries and cream because I know that my dad didn't like chocolate and we were gonna split it, and there was no way I was gonna be able to finish chocolate funnel cake.
Oh my
So
God.
I got we got the strawberries and cream one, and it had powdered sugar on it still.
Yeah.
So all in all, it was the funnel cake that had whipped cream, sliced strawberries, and powdered sugar on it. It might have had
Oh,
honey, but I can't remember.
honey.
It was some kind of sauce on it. It might have been honey or like caramel.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was I think it was that strawberry jam stuff they put.
Oh.
So my dad and I we split it and he didn't even get a fourth of the way through and he was like, I'm done.
No more.
So he left me to finish three-fourths of this loaded funnel cake with
Holy shit.
strawberries, cream, powdered sugar, and whatever else was on there.
Wow.
And we got it like right when we got to the fair, so like I had to finish kind of quick so we would have time to go around and look at everything. So
Yeah.
I was shoveling that shit down while my dad was just sitting right in front of me waiting for me to finish. That was the greediest and the most rushed I have ever felt in my life.
Oh.
I
Did you feel good
was
after?
I wanted to feel good, but I felt guilty for feeling proud, if that makes sense.
Oh, now that's powerful.
And then
Very
after
important.
that, after we had walked around, I'm pretty sure we got turkey legs.
Oh my God, yes.
Because we always get turkey legs at the fair. That's like the
Dude,
tradition.
yeah. I get them at the Ren Fair. Yum.
And then my other one, this happened recently. This was like 2 months ago. Um, I was out with my aunt and uncle, and they took me to like this sandwich shop. Like you could get a sandwich and soup,
Yeah.
and I got this like turkey. I think I got like a turkey sub with like tomato soup. It was whatever.
Okay.
But when they brought it out, they accidentally gave me broccoli cheddar,
Oh.
and I was like, "Oh, I ordered the other one," and they were like, "Oh, okay, we'll bring it out for you." So they let me keep the broccoli cheddar soup,
Oh, that's the best when they let you keep it.
and they gave me my tomato soup, but
Whoa.
I wasn't really a fan of broccoli cheddar
Yeah.
because like they were like pretty big portions, so like I knew I wasn't going to be able to eat the broccoli cheddar and the tomato soup. So I gave the broccoli cheddar to my uncle to eat instead. So this
Yeah.
man had his sandwich, his own serving of broccoli cheddar soup,
Whoa.
and the extra serving of broccoli cheddar soup.
Holy shit.
And
He's on cloud
the
nine.
the kicker is that these soups were served in bread bowls.
Oh, what? Oh no, that's a fucking mountain. God damn, this guy's invincible. Man, he's got the bottomless pit. He's a trash compactor.
He wasn't even phased. That was the funniest part.
He's like, all right, free food.
These are
Wow.
the, and it makes sense because this aunt and uncle are from my dad's side of the family. Like, I swear to
Oh,
God, you can feed these people anything and they won't even feel it.
God damn. Food goes in. That's it.
Food,
Food go in.
food goes in and it burns into fuel.
They turn into fucking natural gases.
Dude, in his prime, my dad could probably eat like a king's serving, like a king's buffet of food, and
Dude, my dad could too.
he would just go to work like nothing happened.
My God, my dad would do that shit on dates and stuff with my mom.
My
Go,
dad would just like
oh my God.
my dad would just shovel down plates of food and then go work a 12-hour shift at the dirt factory.
Oh my God. Yeah, just go work in a fucking dirt factory. Oh my Lord. Fucking funny. But yeah, no, what's with dads and shit? Like, they're able to like fucking like eat the goddamn planet and be like, more please.
Please,
Like, I think
sir.
my dad went to like a fucking like one of my first dates. Like my parents went on. Where did they went to like Carrabba's or something, and like they got a giant fucking fajita platter, and like that's what he got. He ate the whole thing. My mom had her own thing. And he was like, "Oh, hey, can I get another one?" And they're like, "Oh, do you have like another person coming?" It's like, "No." And he'd eat it.
I kind of
Good
know your
Lord.
dad too, so I can like almost imagine exactly what he
You
looked
got
like
him?
and his
The
tone of
fucking
voice when he said it.
yeah. Oh my God.
Just no, dude.
Like
My,
father,
my
like son.
my stepdad does the same thing too. Back
Oh
when
my Lord.
back when him and my mom first started dating, when we would
Yeah.
all go out to eat together, he wouldn't even order his own dish. He would wait for my mom and I to be finished, and he would eat our leftovers because he knew
Whoa.
there would always be leftovers.
Impressive. Was it ever like
I,
disgusting seeing someone like eat leftovers? Because one time my dad were at Outback and like we had all our fucking food and we finished it up. He's like, "You guys gonna eat that?" And we're like, "What?" And he's like, "Your leftovers." There's like a few crumbs, some French fry crumbs, and like this motherfucker got the blooming onion rind at the bottom and scooped
oh,
up all the fucking leftovers, rolled it up like a taco, and ate it. And I almost threw up. It was so fucking horrible. It looked so fucking disgusting. But he ate
I
that shit like it was butter.
hearing you describe it sounds disgusting, but like I have to respect the ingenuity and the thinking there. I
I got yeah.
he has a vision and I can understand it.
He has a vision, and he fucking went through with it, and he was satisfied. That shit was expensive. You got to
I
eat that.
don't I don't think I've ever had an experience like that where I've seen someone eat and like been disgusted at what they've created.
The
At least
powerful of gluttony.
at least not in person. On the internet, I've
Right.
definitely seen stuff like that.
Oh god, yeah, mukbang.
Like okay, I like mukbang, but there is a line. There is a line
There's a
and it can
line.
be crossed.
Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're scary.
Sometimes sometimes you have to beware.
You in for a scare. Hold. Hey, hey, Winnie. What? Whoa, dude, he's
Huh?
gone.
Where
Dude, he
did it
must have gotten a
go?
lift or something. He's been hitchhiking for fucking months now.
How could he have gotten a lift without us noticing?
I feel like we would have heard him. Huh.
In this quiet desert, yeah, we definitely would have heard him.
Bates man.